Yes, I wasted $1,000, and I don't mean like, oh, I could have landed that client kind of losing $1,000. I mean a literal 1K flew out of my bank account. Don't want it to happen to you? Then stick around for a few minutes. This story takes us back to the yonder years of when I was a wee little dumb kid. Also known about 3 months or so. The business was having an uptick a while ago, and since all my yearly expenses were paid and the money was just sitting there, and I didn't want that of course, and I had no other place to put it like an investment fund or something, I decided to try something. I went shopping! I wish I did that. Honestly, it would have been a better use of my money. Or traveling. Yeah, that would have been fun. But no, little old, smart, intelligent me did what? Thought it would be a good idea to upskill or invest in some more equipment or tools for my business. And while I still stand beside that, I did it kind of the wrong way. How? I'll explain. I run a video editing business, so as you can imagine, probably the most important things are the workstation and the software itself. And those were my first investments, and I don't regret any of those at all. Buying a second monitor, getting the studio version of DaVinci Resolve, even getting the entire Affinity suite. Those were all amazing returns on my money, especially with what's been happening recently with Adobe. Do I need to throw another fireball at you? Be gone, fool! Yeah, thought so. Now where was I? Oh, I'm just saying that it's not my first time spending fairly hefty amounts of money for what I considered important in my work/business. So the next 2 purchases were very much disappointing for me, to say the least. The first of them was a hyped up SaaS product by some creators. It wasn't false advertising, but it didn't perform nearly as well as I expected from what some people had said about it. The main purpose for it was just getting some good video ideas and seeing what's trending these days. Basically, I bought the hype, which is by far the most costly and stupid mistake I have done so far, and the fault rests entirely on me for 2 reasons, which are the purposes of this video. Or well, just part of it. The main reason I bought it was just because it seemed useful and it was a lifetime sale on what is usually a subscription service product. But the reason it was so stupid, aside of me just buying people's words, is that I had never tried it before on hand to see if it was an actually viable and helpful solution for me. Maybe it's better for more entertainment focused creators, but it's been pretty lackluster for my needs. Yeah, I dropped hundreds of dollars on something that I hadn't tried myself. Lesson learned. Don't be a dum-dum. It's been months since then, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm still kinda bitter about it. But let's make the pain worse, shall we? Because doing it once wasn't enough. Oh no, Billy boy. It's like going against Mike Tyson, then as soon as you wake up in the hospital, you're like, oh, I wanna go again. Now for the second time, which was a couple of $100, was an info product from someone whose newsletter I've been following for a while. And since that seemed pretty helpful and there was a lifetime limited bundle sale on their products, I thought it was a pretty good idea to... Wait, I'm seeing a pattern here. What is it with me and limited lifetime sale offers? Anyways, I think it's a fairly logical conclusion. The free stuff was pretty good, so the paid stuff must be even better, right? Wrong. Honestly, I haven't gone through everything, but the first couple of ones I read were just some rehashes of the newsletters already, so I didn't even really bother going through the rest of them. I mean, I could see where this movie was going and how the credits were gonna roll, so why just not skip that? So what have we learned from the mistakes of this moron standing right before you? 1. Never invest heavily into something that you don't have deep experience or thorough knowledge of that is directly relevant to the thing at hand. 2. Never buy something from someone that you already didn't get the stamp of approval on from someone that you know and trust. I actually realized the second one because someone later on messaged me about how I felt about those products, and that made me realize it then that I was played like a fiddle, ladies and gents. Man, they were wise, but in any case, I hope that you learned from my pain. Speaking of pain, do you have the pain of not being able to land clients? Then watch this cold outreach video. Too salesy? Alright. Well, this one is just if you want to get some leads. I have some hopes of getting to 1K by the end of this year, so if you enjoyed this video, then just leave a subscribe. Bye!